just, they got in somewhere. It's not going to be a fucking nest in my room. I will burn my fucking house down.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy Cresta, alongside me, my co-host, Ryan Ferran. And today we're here to talk about Francis Ford Coppola's newest film, Megalopolis, and episode 2 of The Penguin, along with some recent film and television news. But before we get into that, Ryan, how have you been?
I've been killing spiders in my bedroom, which sucks.
In your free time?
Yeah. Baseball bats, squashing them, just grabbing a little bit of toilet
baseball
paper.
Bats?
I was swinging a bat in my room just for fun, and I saw it, and I was like,
oh, your wood one?
Yeah, nailed it. Other than that, not bad. I've been playing Last of Us 2 because I wanted to play the game before I watched the show this time around. Blew through that. Very good game. I think we'll talk about that. Don't cough already, dude. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
You're drinking burp water, too. It's going to end great. Yeah, I think we were talking in the car. We'll probably do like a Last of Us recap and review the game leading into season 2. I think that'd be fun before it comes out. So look forward to that in a couple months when we forget about it and never do it. And then, so we saw Megalopolis. Oh, man. Was that an experience? Truly life-changing. It was an incredible film made by some incredible people. I haven't had a better film-going experience in a long time. I think the two people behind us felt the exact same way, just dead silence. They were really enjoying the movie constantly.
Just silence. They didn't make a peep.
They were definitely pissed at you and Connor, though, because you guys just kept taking out your phones to watch the Eagles game.
I was so angry.
Because I was checking my phone now and again because the movie was boring as shit.
You couldn't see my phone. My phone was tucked under my legs.
I saw it when you first pulled it out and your brightness was all the way up.
Yeah, I jolted it down to my thighs. And then my phone died.
Yeah. And your volume was all the way on.
No, that was Connor's phone.
Was it Connor?
My phone was was muted.
Yeah, you're not lying. Connor talks a lot in movies.
Yeah, he does. That's why I try and find theaters when it's empty.
Yeah.
God, I hate that movie.
Yeah, but the movie was dog shit. I don't think it's like a 10%. Like, it's not the worst thing ever made. It's not Madam Web bad, but it's pretty fucking bad. You think it's Madam Web bad?
It's pretty fucking terrible.
It's pretty fucking bad, but
I'll give my reasons on why I think it's at the same level of Madam Web bad.
Okay.
But then we'll do that when we get to the actual review. But yeah, outside of that, we got playoff baseball back. Started yesterday. Phillies are in, what time? Saturday, yeah. Saturday at 4 o'clock, Phillies start their NLDS against either the Braves or the Brewers or the Mets.
I would have loved to play the Braves again.
Dude, I would have loved it. The Braves would have been easy.
Why couldn't they just win? God, fucking Mets had to win that game, dude.
That was one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
Oh, it was incredible.
I was getting hyped. I was rooting for the Braves, and then I got my heart broken. God damn. I rooted for them one time.
Fucking grimace.
They couldn't do what I need them to do. But going into the recent television and film news, we got a trailer for Robbie Williams' biopic. It's called Better Man.
Yeah, I watched that.
He's playing himself,
but not himself.
It's a monkey.
He's a monkey.
The CGI monkey in the movie, and it actually looks really entertaining.
It does. It looks like another one of those biopics.
But just a wild, over the top biopic because this music does not follow this kind of like when I heard, I was like, oh. Okay, and it was one song. I was like, maybe all his other songs like EDM. No. He's a song called Angels, pretty good.
Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, no, that was a fucking wild trailer because I was, it's just him at first and then he's a monkey. It's very confusing, but who knows? Maybe the movie will be good.
Yeah, maybe
it'll probably just be the same thing as any of those other music biopics. It'll, I don't think it's going to be like Bohemian Rhapsody where it gets nominated for an Oscar, but they're usually decent.
Yeah, they're okay. Every once in a while, you get to go, and this is not going to be like the Bob Dylan one is going to be really good.
Yeah, hopefully.
Bruce Springsteen one, Jeremy Allen White is probably going to be really good. We got our first trailer for Clint Eastwood's new film, Juror 2.
Yeah.
With Nicholas Hoult. I kind of didn't like the trailer.
Yeah, I didn't watch the trailer yet.
It does. So. I didn't think it looked that good.
All right.
I'm not a huge Clint Eastwood fan as a director.
Yeah.
Way, so that could just be me.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, what was the last one he did? He did The Mule, which I didn't really like. Gran Torino is really good though.
Yeah.
All-time movie. But yeah, if you they're The trailer came out. Looked okay. Nicholas Holt was driving one day. He got distracted. He thought he hit a deer. Then now he's juror for a new case about a boyfriend who's supposed to killed his girlfriend. But then throughout the trailer, you find out that maybe Nicholas Holt had hit her and not a deer. It's really weird they didn't realize that.
You can,
But
what do you mean you thought it was a deer and just kept driving? That's
because when we got out of the car to check on the car, there was no one. There was nothing there. And then they showed a picture of the girl, and her body was like off the road, like laying in like a ditch.
oh fuck.
Yeah, it was raining out too at night.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I thought it was just a weird premise.
Oh yeah, that happened. Was she like laying down? Was she like crawling across the road? You couldn't
I think
see
she
her?
was running, but he was like this.
Oh, he was looking down. Okay,
He's trying to pick up his phone.
that makes more sense. Because if he was like looking at the road, it was just like, I hit a ghost. Like he didn't see it.
Why is there a speed bump in the middle of the highway?
Yeah. Weird.
We got some really exciting news out of DC. James Gunn announced a new Robin film, The Dynamic Duo, which will be animation, puppetry, and CGI, and it'll be following a story between Dick Grayson and Jason Todd.
All right. Cool. That should be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to take place in the DC universe.
Yeah, all those things put together, that could be fun.
Yeah,
I love the like animation recently. I think Spider-Verse kind of kicked it off. Animation's always been like trying new things, but I feel like since Spider-Verse, people have really tried like a lot of new kind of techniques, like blending different styles. It's been really cool.
Yeah,
how animation's kind of evolved the last couple of years. So
yeah, it's going like full circle back to like old school, like old Popeye when it was like actual sets, which then they would overlay with a drawing and then with a picture. We got our first set photos from what the fuck was this movie called again? The Electric State, the Russo brothers' next film, which stars Millie Bobby Brown, Chris Pratt, Ken Hugh Kwan, Giancarlo Esposito, and Stanley Tucci. This movie looks terrible.
I didn't even hear about this.
It looks horrible.
Hearing Russo brothers and that cast makes it sound horrible. What the fuck am I looking at? Is that the fucking Planters peanut?
That's what I thought.
What the fuck is that? Because it's like, you get a cast like that. There's a ton of great names in that. That could be good. But then you hear Russo brothers and you're like, oh, they just spent a shit ton of money on a terrible script.
Another terrible movie.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's why they're coming back to Marvel, because they don't have any success outside of Marvel.
Yeah, they can't do anything else.
I love the Russo Brothers Marvel movies. I'm not taking away from that.
They can adapt. Yeah, they can adapt stories incredibly well. It's like
come up with your own idea.
It's like D&D from Game of Thrones. Like they were great at adapting, but the second they tried to make their own thing, it was dog shit.
And then, super exciting news! Daniel Day-Lewis is coming out of retirement for one more film. Really exciting.
Yeah, he's done that 3 separate times.
Yeah, but it's been 7 years.
I know.
I didn't think it was going to happen again. I thought maybe for a PTA movie, maybe one last time. One last hoorah. Mm-hmm. And then who's doing it with him? It's another big name actor.
Does it say what he's playing, or just he's coming out of retirement?
He's just the lead. That's all he knows so far. Right. And he co-wrote the script. It's being directed by his son, Ronan Day-Lewis.
Okay.
And they wrote it together, and that's why he's coming out of retirement. But he says he's only doing this movie and then going back in retirement.
For a couple of years, and then PTA is going to come crawling back.
PTA is going to be like, come on, man. One last ride.
We can do this.
We got an announcement for Scream 7, which I'm not excited about since the cast left.
Yeah, they're both gone.
Yeah, and now and the director left. And even though we didn't really love Scream 6.
Yeah, a lot of people did, though.
Yeah, we didn't. We like Scream 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be coming out February 27th of 2026. And supposedly Sidney Prescott is returning to the role.
Wow. All right, that's surprising. They finally opened the fucking wallet.
Yeah, because they threw out a bag probably. They're like, we're so sorry. Please come back.
Yeah, Jenna Ortega and I forget the other girl's name, but they leave. I'm sure they probably got paid well for 6. And then, they're like, we have all this free cap space.
Well.
Let's bring back Old Reliable.
Yeah, but of course they killed off Dewey in 5.
Yeah.
That was so sad.
Almost Gale.
Oh, yeah. I swear that they were like trying to maybe we can still her die off screen if we don't want to bring her back for the next one. John Wick is returning to theaters for his 10-year anniversary, November 3rd and November 6th.
Yeah. Speaking of John Wick, the ballerina trailer.
Forgot that came out.
Actually looks pretty good. Yeah. Like it looks fine. It doesn't look like it's going to be the same quality as the Jack.
But look, I wanted to see more action in it though. I wanted to see her doing some shit.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's going to be as good as the John Wick movies, not the Jack Wick. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. But it looks like it's going to be a fun action movie. And I like seeing John Wick come back in it. And that should be pretty cool. Yeah, I will say that the last shot of like her walking towards the flamethrower with the fire hose is kind of goofy,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it was kind of cool looking. So it's
Yeah.
John Wick. Like it's gonna be goofball shit. He's falling out of buildings while shooting again. Like
God,
it's just fun.
I miss John Wick.
Yeah,
I need John Wick in my life
it was
again.
great. So
There's
as long as
4
it's
John
fun,
Wicks, right? Yeah,
yeah.
4. This weekend's box office totals coming in number 1. The Wild Robot brings in 35.7 million. Beetlejuice brings in 16.2. Transformers 1 brings in 9.1. Megalopolis brings in a 6.2 worldwide
Hell yeah.
on $140 million budget at least.
That makes sense.
Keep scrolling down till I can find
Mhm.
another thing.
I just saw before we left. There's a new Jack Quaid movie coming out from the guys who made Barbarian. Didn't it look decent? It was like I don't know, like a twisted couple. Jack Quaid obviously kidnapped this chick, and Jack Quaid has been typecast into this just like lovable goofball
Yeah,
role.
I don't want it. I want him to play everything.
Yeah, it seems like he's doing the exact same thing that he did in Scream 5, which is like
I
the
forgot
guy
he's in
who
it.
seems nice but is a psychopath, and it's like to a lesser extent in The Boys where he's like the nice guy but also can
Go a
do
little crazy
yeah, he
sometimes.
can do shit to an extent. Yeah, I kind of feel bad that he's been completely typecast in those types of roles, but
Yeah.
see what else he can do.
Sorry, that's a lawnmower.
Somebody's got to mow the grass
Yeah.
too.
Anora, the new Sean Baker film that everyone so far has been talking about, won the Palme d'Or. It's getting incredible reviews from critics. Is officially certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes with 80 reviews at 98.
Yeah, we got to see that.
It's the girl that we hated in Scream 5.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's incredible, her
Yeah.
performance. We got our first look at Cillian Murphy as Tommy Shelby in the Peaky Blinders movie. Very exciting. And
I'm just praying that's good because
I have no trust in that movie.
because season 6 was very disappointing, at least for me. And then I just don't know how they're gonna finish it with just. I mean, like, yeah, you could finish it, but the way season 6 led off, it's like, what else are you gonna do now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, is he gonna try and hunt down Hitler?
I guess I don't know because I forget who the showrunner is, the guy that made it. I forget his name, but he said that yeah, he said that his original idea was to go from like war to war. Like the show starts, they just got back from World War
the
One.
bells of that, and
and then it was going to be like the sirens of the air raids on England.
Yeah,
for World War II. So that could be cool, but yeah, they gotta figure something out. So I just don't know what it's going to be about. So it'll be a surprise, but I'm really hoping for it because I love that show.
I don't think it's gonna be. I just after season 6, I feel like the peak season was with what's his name, Adrian Brody, and then
that's my favorite season.
It's 4, right?
Yeah, it's my favorite
5.
season.
There's 6 seasons, right? 6 in a movie.
Yeah,
5 was good, had some really great moments, but good. And I really didn't like 6, especially when I rewatched it.
Yeah,
like once because I remember you reviewed it and we were like, it's good, like it's not horrible. The second time I watched it, I really disliked it.
Yeah,
because they just set Michael up for nothing. No payoff to that.
Well, I feel like also it's a massive bad thing from that show is that Helen
McCoy.
Helen McCoy passed away. She obviously was going to have a huge role in that season. Like it's just obvious what was going to happen, and then she passed away, unfortunately. And they just had to write in a quick death in the very beginning that didn't really make too much sense, and nothing really came from it. So it's just kind of disappointing. The IRA just killed her.
Was there a bombing or she gets shot?
I think she gets shot. You never see her body. It's just they just.
I thought it's like from behind her.
No, they just deliver. No, you don't see that. They just deliver a body bag to Tommy, and they're like, "Here you go, payback." And he's like, "What? Okay, yeah." So it's it's not their fault that they couldn't really do much with her, but it's just disappointing because it's clear that she was going to have a big role and just wasn't able to do it. So yeah, we'll see what happens with the movie. I'm still holding on hope, but I'm not super hopeful for it.
Yeah. Frank Marshall has shared that the Jurassic World Rebirth with Scarlett Johansson has officially wrapped its filming. This film will be rated R.
Wow.
Which is very exciting.
Okay.
I'm super excited it's going to be rated R. You can go so much further.
You don't need to.
Book more. Go more of the book.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah, but the book's so much better than the first.
But the first one's like violent enough.
The first one is violent enough, but then the other ones aren't.
Yeah, the more recent ones have kind of shied away from it, but like
It's kind of Hollywood in
there's
total.
tough ones, dude. Remember in the second one when the guy saves him from falling and he gets fucking ripped in half by the two T-Rexes? You don't remember that?
I remember the dude getting eaten off the toilet.
Yeah, that's in the first one. In the
Yeah.
second one, remember in the second one when like the RV is like falling and they're holding on, and the one
Yeah.
guy, the one guy's in a Jeep like reversing to bring it back, and the two T-Rexes like come up on him, and he's just being the hero, and he saves them and pulls the RV back up, and then he just gets ripped in half and
Holy
eaten by the T-Rexes. It's so fucked up because he just saved their lives and fucking
And then
died.
just dies.
Yeah, it's sad.
Maybe it doesn't have to be
It
rated
was
R.
rough. No, I don't think it has to be rated R at all. But I mean, if they're gonna do it, I guess do it, but don't
make it like unnecessary.
Yeah, like if they're just going around shouting "fuck" the whole time and just senseless blood for no reason, it's like why? There's no need for this.
If you're doing R, make it right for R.
Yeah,
Make it cool. Yeah. The Chucky TV show. Oh, I'm sorry.
Because at that point, like if you're making an R-rated movie, you're just gonna make less money, and that's like you know what I mean.
Yeah, but if it's good in R, then you can still make the money. But if it's bad R, then you're not gonna make. Money.
Yeah. Good R is gonna make money, but it's not gonna make as much money as PG-13 because kids can't go see it.
Yeah. The sci-fi Chucky series, which ran for 3 seasons, all with positive reviews, has officially been canceled due to viewership. Terrifier 3 is...
Dude, you should know about that. It's like one of your first sponsors.
It was.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the first season, too.
Yeah.
Terrifier 3 is fresh currently at a 92. I don't know how these movies just stay in the 90s, but it really bothers me.
Because everybody knows what it is. It's not like,
Actually, I think the first one's like a 60, but the second one's like a 94.
Yeah, because the first one's probably a 60 because everybody was like, what the fuck is this? And then they were like, all right, we know what this is. It's doing it right. You know what I mean?
The second one's so terrible. I hate that movie. The first one actually is like, it's definitely like D-level filmmaking. Like, they didn't have a budget.
Yeah, it's just over the top.
But there is some scenes now in that, like, he cuts that girl in half upside down. Yeah. One of the most disturbing things I've ever
The whole point of that series is to be as over the top as possible.
And they said the third one goes... They like the scene, the scene in the bedroom in the second one with the girl being skinned.
No.
Oh, he like skins.
I haven't seen the whole movie.
But they said that's nothing compared to some of the stuff in the third one.
Great.
I might go see it in theaters.
He's probably going to kill kids in that one.
Well, that was. Do you not remember the release?
No, I remember the trailer. Yeah.
That was so. I laughed. I thought it was such a funny way to introduce that it was going to be at Christmas.
Yeah.
Moving forward, though, another thing coming out of the DCU is that we are getting a Bane and Deathstroke movie in the DCU. Did you not see this?
No.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, crossover movie.
Bane and Deathstroke?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
People think it's leading into not the Sinister Six. They have like a team like that.
Yeah, the Injustice League. I don't know.
The Evil Six.
Yeah.
Just stealing off Marvel now.
Bad guys. You think it's going to be Jesse Eisenberg as...
Lex, shut up. We don't talk about that.
No, it's what's his name? Nicholas Hoult, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm very excited to see him.
Dude, he's going to have a fucking killer year. In that Clint Eastwood movie, he's in Nosferatu and Superman.
That was the next thing I was going to talk about. The new Nosferatu trailer.
Actually looked not as good as the posters thought. But
first trailer was better than the second trailer.
I agree.
Still super excited because I love Robert Eggers.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened with The Northman. The one trailer for The Northman I didn't like. The one I really liked. And we both ended up loving The Northman.
Yeah. I mean, it's Robert Eggers. Like, the guy's...
Doesn't make bad movies.
He hasn't missed so far. So... I'm very hopeful for Nosferatu. Fuck, I can't say names today.
Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I love...
It should be good. It should be.
Have you seen the original one?
No.
That's like on my list of like all-time favorite. I love Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I remember being so scared of him. My granny always had it on. Terrified me as a little kid, that little creep.
Yeah.
But I will say there's that shot in this trailer and the first one when they open the door and it's the 2 dogs in him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see him at all. There's just a shadow of him.
Yeah.
It's creepy as hell. But I really like that they still haven't really shown him.
Mm-hmm.
You see his eyes in the one shot. But I like the shot where it's her standing there, Lily Rose. And she starts floating and his shadow's there.
Yeah.
But then he's not actually
I saw it in the curtains. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I mean, Eggers is just a master filmmaker at this point. Like he's going to do a good job. Even if the script is dog shit, it's going to look incredible. Like that's
and Bill
just
Skarsgård's going to be so good as.
Yeah, I mean that's just what he does.
He's just a creepy fuck.
Yeah.
In more sad news, Dame Maggie Smith has passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Best known for her role in Downton Abbey and in Harry Potter. And yeah.
Yeah, McGonagall.
You know Ryan hates Harry Potter?
I don't hate Harry Potter. It's just not as good as Star Wars.
It is. Oh, we got our first full-length trailer for The Last of Us.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Excited. It's been funny to see people who haven't played the game reacting because then you're just like,
yeah. I saw so many comments of like, "Oh man, I love the first season. I can't wait." And it's just golf club emojis on her.
someone made a TikTok. They're like, people keep commenting the golf stuff under my. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
And people were like, like how you can show a comment. It was like, you're not ready, buddy.
Yeah, I love. People have been doing like a good job at not spoiling it though.
Yeah, I think they don't want to ruin people's things.
Yeah, I'm surprised people are actually being cool about it. So, yeah,
very excited. And then I think that was the last thing I wanted.
Yeah, I got to rewatch that trailer though, so I can like see things since I play the game.
Yeah, then maybe you'll get the hint of.
Yeah.
Oh, last thing is that the RoboCop TV series that we talked about a long time ago when Amazon bought MGM.
Yeah.
There is officially a RoboCop TV series in the works.
Cool.
I love RoboCop. Joe Kinnaman version, terrible. Don't ever watch it. But original RoboCop, dope.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's exciting.
I like the second one too when they just made him blue, so it would stick out more.
You
ever seen like the first one is like
silver?
If you look up him in the second
I didn't
one,
know there is a second one.
I think there's like 3 of them. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they're dog shit, but
not the first one.
I know the first one's good.
You're saying the sequel?
Yeah, it's like any like 80s movie. It's like the first one's good, and then they just were printing money. But yeah, in the second one they made him like blue because they thought it would like shine more or something, but it just didn't really work out, and he's just kind of blue for no reason. Yeah, I think
blue.
I think a show would look pretty
terrible.
Cool. Yeah, remember that game that came out? Like,
yeah, it came out this year.
Yeah, that just went straight under the radar.
People liked it though; it got good reviews.
Yeah,
but it looked too much like just like a.
It seemed repetitive.
Yeah,
like you're doing the same things. Yeah, and the gun aims for you. I don't know. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I only watched the trailer, but
it like locks on the.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, 28% critic score, 37% audience score. Did you watch Wolves yet? Brad Pitt, George Clooney movie?
No.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Has a 51% audience score though. But yeah, enough of the news. What do you want to review first? You want to start off with the Penguin, go to Megalopolis, or do you want to go Megalopolis into the Penguin?
I think Megalopolis is so much more important to the culture of film and the culture. It's a very, very important movie that came out this year. Instead of the past 20 years or so that Coppola's been trying to get it made, it just had to come out eventually, and it really shouldn't have. It should have never seen the light of day. But I also don't think like I said at the beginning, I don't think it's like a 10. I don't think it's the worst movie ever made. I think it's fucking bad and pretentious, but it sounds like you hate it a lot more than I do. So you can start by just explaining why you fucking despise it that much.
Well, I'm going to go through and do like the read through thing I always do.
Mm-hmm.
So Megalopolis, as we said, it was written and directed by Francis Ford Coppola. I was wrong. It actually made $5.3 million. Distributed by Lionsgate. It's currently sitting at 62% on Google. A bunch of dumbasses reviewed that. 5.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 55% on Metacritic. And on Rotten Tomatoes, currently it's sitting at a 47% audience critic score with a 35% audience score, and the consensus of more of a creative manifesto than a cognizant.
Dude, neither of us can talk today.
Yeah, I know. Narrative feature Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis is an overstuffed opius that equals parts stimulating and slapdash. First off, it's not stimulating at all. This movie's a piece of fucking garbage.
Opius.
God. So, and the little summary about the film is that a conflict between Caesar, a genius artist who seeks to leap into a utopian, idealistic future, and his opposition, Mayor Franklin Cicero, who remains committed to a regressive status quo, perpetuating greed, special interests, and partisan warfare. Jesus, I can't read today. You're right.
Yeah.
First off, that is not the movie.
Yeah. But let me also say, was there not a scene where Franklin says specifically it's just Frank, not Franklin? Remember when he gives him the letter? I feel like he specifically said like Frank, not like Franklin, like Frank. And then in the synopsis, his name is Franklin. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And I will say, there are things I actually, early in the movie, there were things I was like, okay, I see what he's trying to do. And first off, you know how it says people's names under what role they played?
Yeah.
So it says, Nathalia Emanuel, Adam Driver, actor. Aubrey Plaza, actress.
That's fucking great.
And, okay. So there are, I'm going to start off with the positives of this movie. There
Why
aren't
is
many.
Grace Vanderwall the top fucking credit too on Google?
That's who it was singing. I couldn't figure out who it was.
Yeah, that's Daniel Larson's girl, dude.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Is that who the guy is in the scene?
No.
Oh.
No, Daniel Larson's the Colorado cryptid. He's a bad dude.
Oh, really? Oh, let's not talk about him.
Yeah, he's in prison, I think.
Oh, boy. Well, back to my positives about Megalopolis. Grace Vanderwall, she was probably the best performance, and she's in the movie for like 5 minutes. And then her performance kind of gets ruined with another scene that they add her in.
Jeez, that was so like aggressive.
And there is one specific scene between Julia and fuck his name, Caesar. It's the first time that they meet, and you can tell that the whole point of the scene, or it could have been the whole movie, is that it's supposed to be filmed like a play.
Oh yeah,
But that scene actually looked like a play, and I was like, okay, I can see what they're going for. Dialogue's terrible, but she dances in the back, which is a very play thing to do, like old school theater.
Are you talking like the beginning on the scaffolding?
No,
because that was a play. Like that's
where all those scenes were. Yeah. This was when he's in his office and Lawrence Fishburne, she's like touching things in the office, and she's like dancing in the background.
Yeah, I had the same thought.
That was the only scene that was like, okay, I see what he's going for. Terrible dialogue. Lawrence Fishburne, also interesting, just didn't do very much. I swear he's like 6 lines.
Yeah, even though he's the narrator of the fucking movie.
Narrator.
Yeah.
Narrates like 5 things.
Yeah.
Those are all my positives.
Uh-huh.
And the shot with it was a very theater thing. When the stuff's coming down, crashing to earth, and all the shadows of the people.
Yeah.
It's a very famous shot. Like, I can't remember the name of it. I tried to remember it for this specific line. But it's again, you'll see it in a lot of plays where they do like the lights against the shadows and stuff. And I like that. And I like what he was going for was a cool concept.
Mm-hmm.
His execution and his ego about it made everything worse.
Yeah.
And if I liked Coppola and he didn't give this a 5-star on Letterboxd, and the trailer didn't talk about fake quotes about his other movies, I probably wouldn't hate this as much as I do.
Yeah.
But because of my dislike towards Francis Ford Coppola and the feelings I have about this movie, about him, decisions in this movie, there are some of the worst scenes, like singular scenes I have ever seen in a theater. Like, there's scenes in Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom is a more enjoyable movie than this. And I walked out of that movie.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I walked out of that, and I enjoyed that more than I did this.
God. Dude, what was the last Dominion? You wanted to leave Dominion so fucking bad.
Not as bad as Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
That was the most angry I think I've ever been at.
Because we were all ready to walk out.
Especially, and I said to all of you, if someone else wears the mask as a power, and then we see him, and I was like,
yeah. I think it was Sean that made us stay. Because me, you, and Ian were ready to go.
Sean was like, no, we got to finish it. I was like,
God damn, that movie sucked.
God. And I'm not going to lie, I will watch Halloween Ends before I watch this again. This is the longest 2 hours and 20 minutes of my entire life.
Yeah, it did take forever. Like, I never check. If it's a good movie, I'll never check my phone. A movie like this, I'll check my phone and be like, how much longer did this fucking movie have?
That was another thing. Like, I was like,
yeah, I checked like 5 times to see how long I've been watching this thing for. It's so goddamn boring half the time. And the other half is just funny because it's so awful.
The decision to use a lot of CGI was a horrendous one.
It looked awful.
What did you spend $120 million on?
I don't know. Maybe I don't think Coppola just fully understands how to use CGI. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's guys like Gareth Edwards who are incredible at implementing, shooting things specifically to implement CGI. Coppola's just an old fucking dude who made old practical movie. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing films. Yeah, I'm not taking away from them.
Yeah, but I think it's just tough. He probably wasn't as familiar with how to use CGI, so it just kind of looked goofy when it was implemented. But like you were saying earlier about it being a play, this was obviously. I mean, whether Coppola wanted it to be or not, this should have been a play. It's super, super wordy for like needlessly wordy. The very beginning scene on the scaffolding, like I said, I mean, that was literally just a play. When the fucking dude says like, we built it out of concrete. He says things like 3 times, like
it's very theater.
Yeah, like poetic repetition, like you'd see in theater or a fucking poem. It just doesn't sound natural. 70% of the lines in this movie do not sound human. They sound like robots. They sound like stage play, which, I don't have anything against plays. I don't like it as much as I like movies or TV or anything. But at the same time, a lot of stage plays are more wordy and less like realistic sounding than a lot of other things, especially older ones, which I think Coppola was definitely trying to replicate when he was writing this movie. And it just doesn't work. It just doesn't sound good. It's not enjoyable to watch or listen to. It can be tough to understand at points. It's just it's clutter for no reason. So it's just an infuriating watch. But there are a couple funny bad moments. I think
that's not good.
Well, no, yeah, totally. But I think that's what made it, not as bad as you think it is for me, because I was at least enjoying myself at certain parts. And so was Connor.
That was the first time I think me and you have ever been in a theater where we were looking at each other like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Like me and you don't, because normally we just sit there and like watch it. Like even if it's Halloween we did, because that was, again, that's still the worst film we ever reviewed on the podcast.
Yeah.
But it was that opening scene on the scaffolding and we were like, what the fuck is that? And when Aubrey Plaza starts singing.
Oh yeah, for no dude, Aubrey Plaza's name is Wow.
Her name is love Aubrey Plaza. I think she's a great actress. I love her in comedy.
She's dog shit in this.
It's the worst thing she's ever done.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. If you wanted to do this movie and make it like a play, why didn't you go like super small scale?
Yeah.
Like why'd it have to be $120 million epic?
It doesn't.
It could have been like him planning and trying to make this world, and the whole, like, why not make it that the end of the movie, like the big part, is him revealing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Like a mapped out version of it. Like, this is what I want to.
Yeah.
Like it could have been. I would have loved to just watch Adam Driver be like a dramatic theater actor.
Mm-hmm.
And they try this, but half the lines don't work. I still have no idea what the purpose of this movie was.
I mean, it's definitely
not the
like
summary.
Yeah, it's definitely like a like the lesson you should have learned from this movie is to build a better world where we can all live together. It's that same thing that everybody tries to make. That point when they reach 70 and they're like, well, I have to make my impact on the world. That's the point everybody wants to make. It's nothing fucking new. And you're a douchebag who wants to do it in the douchiest way possible. Fuck Coppola.
And I wanted to pull up all of his movies.
Yeah.
Just to like go through them and be like, as much as I'm talking shit on Francis Ford Coppola, and I am not apologizing for any of the things I just said about the guy. And suppose he's a creep. So fuck you too. You do have good wine though. This man did the Godfather, Godfather 2, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Apocalypse Now, and The Outsiders in a 10-year span.
Yeah. I mean, he's incredible. Like, he is one of the greatest directors of all time. Writers and directors of all time. Like, he is. You can't take that away from him. But this movie's fucking dog shit.
And those movies that you just showed why you should never try to make a big budget Hollywood CGI epic. Yeah. All these movies are great. Apocalypse Now is great because of the practical filmmaking, the actual Vietnam military helicopters that you were using that they had to take sometimes because they were getting ready to fight.
Yeah.
Or those kind of things. Bram Stoker's Dracula, first of all. Gary Oldman's one of the greatest performances of all time. This man made Keanu Reeves, who I love Keanu Reeves. He's not the most talented, like, dramatic actor.
Yeah.
He makes him give a performance in this, as much as my dad thinks it's the worst ever. The Godfather, I mean, they're the most influential movies of modern cinema.
I mean, having actual mobsters come in and be like, hey, you're not allowed to use the word mafia, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or threatening to shoot them if they make the movie, which is what they talk about in The Offer. But again, the guy is amazing. And his daughter, the fact that he's gotten his daughter to now be such a huge person in the film industry. And he's produced huge movies outside of this. And yeah, so I mean, I really do like the guy. I like his movies.
Yeah.
But as a human being, he just seems like an asshole.
Yeah.
And he seems like he thinks that he's the most important person in the world.
Yeah.
And that everyone's been waiting for this movie.
If nothing else, this movie is pretentious. That's the best word you can use. It's just trying to get its point across in any way possible. It doesn't care if it's enjoyable. It just wants you to understand what he wants you to understand, and that's it. It's not an enjoyable watch. Like I said, it's funny bad at parts, but you got to be in the mood for funny bad.
I don't like.
You can't just like buy a ticket and be like, all right, let's see if this is funny bad. Because if you're not in the mood for funny bad, you're not going to like funny bad. You got to be ready for funny bad. I think if you're in a funny bad mood, this movie.
But it's so.
It's
long.
not even. Yeah. It's if I wanted to watch a funny bad movie, I wouldn't pick this one again.
Yeah, I'll go watch Justice League, Batman, and Route. Like, there's so many other shorter
Batman
ones.
v Superman. Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah, Suicide Squad's a good one.
Those are
Suicide Squad at least has a couple enjoyable scenes, though. There's no enjoyable.
A little bit.
There's some Deadshot scenes that are pretty cool in that.
Some.
Batman scenes are pretty good in that movie. I like when he punches Harley Quinn in the face.
Yeah. I forgot about that. She's drowning and he
then she
breaks
makes
her
him bite
fucking
him.
nose.
This movie, I was just thinking about. This movie is the shittiest version of the movie Metropolis, like the old movie.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
This movie's terrible. First off, if you have never seen Metropolis, it's from the 1920s. Very good. Very cool movie. You don't have to watch all of it. Just like you can skim through it a little bit. It's really cool. It's definitely one of the films that this took inspiration from. Oh, and if you've seen Spy Kids, kind of important. The CGI in Spy Kids, which is an early 2000s film with no budget, has the same quality as this movie does. That scene when they're on the roof and he pulls out the magnifying glass. First off, Connor was cackling next to me when he like this and extended it.
The telescope. God, dude. And he pulls out, what the fuck was that, like, the octagon?
It was just colors. Like, it was, I think he was trying to say like, what color he wanted the world to be.
Oh, God. It was so fucking dumb.
And his haircut is terrible.
He's just, God. Shia's haircut sucks.
Shia was the most enjoyable part.
Yeah. Shia was he was trying too hard.
Yeah.
He was trying. You know? I think the best performance was Masande, Natalie Emmanuel. I think she was the best overall.
John Carlos Esposito kind of seemed like he just phoned in.
Yeah. He was there for,
Oh, the scene with the statues. I've never seen Connor so mad.
Yeah.
When we were leaving the theater and Connor's like, what the fuck? The whole movie leads up, the trailer is these statues moving. He's like, it's 2 seconds. And why the fuck is there a flower shop that appears in the middle of the street?
In the middle of the road. There is a glowing flower shop. And nobody mentions it. It's real. He buys flowers from it. Fucking Natalie Emmanuel sees it and she's like, oh, he's buying flowers.
Her ring is a voice recorder too.
It's so dumb.
God, this was
that's another thing.
We should have brought Connor on to review this.
He would have just been screaming the entire time. We would have had to come here at like 7. This movie's so inconsistent in where it wants to be in both its setting, time placement, and technology.
And drama. Like what genre does it want to be?
Yeah.
How serious does it want to be? Because there's scenes that there's no way you were editing this. You're like, this is a serious drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But like you have things like the voice recording ring, which I'm sure that's a thing in real life. Like I'm sure there's
like present day.
Yeah. But I mean, this movie is definitely supposed to be like a modern day New Rome, which is just New York. But they don't change anything about New York. The buildings that like they live in, like Adam Driver's house is like different architecture, not even like Roman architecture. It's just like triangular. Obviously, they were trying to do something. But then they're driving through the city, and it's just New York City.
Yeah, there's nothing different about
the cop cars have like, what was it, NRPD, New Rome PD?
Yeah.
That's it. They drive past the MetLife building, Chrysler building, Grand Central Station. Like, they don't change anything about New York. They don't change the names. They don't change the face of the buildings. If you wanted to build a world, spend the CGI on that. Spend that a little bit on that. Just change how the buildings look. You don't have to try hard. Just change it up a little bit. Add some like kind of Roman architecture.
That's what I thought the whole movie was gonna like. I thought it was gonna be this futuristic world that we'd never been to.
Yeah, they don't try whatsoever. Nothing. It's dog shit.
The park, the main park in New York.
Oh yeah, Central Park.
Yeah, Central Park.
Where he builds.
Just shows the exact spot in the same shot from Home Alone and Elf. The little bridge over the water. They just show that. And everyone knows as soon as you see it with the snow exactly what it is.
Yep.
Adam Driver also. I don't think it's his fault because I think Adam Driver's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this dude has done some bad movies recently.
He has.
This, 65, House of Gucci.
65 was probably fun.
60. I did see it. It was the.
Yeah, we saw it together.
Yeah,
it was mid as shit.
And the end was pretty cool. Yeah. But again, like, who's his agent that he isn't doing the best things in Hollywood?
Yeah, you do Star Wars, and then you do like good movies, like Black Klansman. He was good in. Like that was fantastic. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He did
good drama movie. You did what else? You got Marriage Story,
which I know the movie's not for everyone, but he's fantastic.
And also like critically acclaimed. Like he was in the mode.
In Girls, the TV show, but that was before Star Wars.
He was like in the mode for being a critically acclaimed actor, while also being the guy from Star Wars and being a lot of people's favorite part of the sequel trilogy. So, you know, like he was in a great spot of his career, and then he just does all these wacky things. Like 65 was probably just fun for him. He probably got a decent paycheck, but he was like, you know, let's just do like a futuristic action movie. That should be fun with dinosaurs. That's probably cool. Just like,
and let the dinosaurs just be cool dinosaurs.
Yeah. He was probably like, dude, I'm just going to act like a kid again and be in a fucking dinosaur movie. It's going to be awesome. I don't blame him for doing that. But then you do shit like this, which is like,
damn, he's really done. He's because I mean his agents get him to work with the biggest directors of all time.
yeah,
But it's all their worst era movies.
yeah.
Because who directed House of Gucci again?
Oh, was it Ridley Scott?
It was Ridley, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah,
Anyone want to tell me if it's Ridley?
it should be Ridley Scott.
I think it is Ridley. We're just gonna say this. So he's done Ridley Scott's House of Gucci. I know you don't like The Last Duel, so we'll throw Last Duel in there. He's done Ferrari, Michael Mann, who's a critically acclaimed director. He's now done Megalopolis with Coppola. Did Silence, which Scorsese, which most people don't love.
That is a good movie.
I love Silence.
That's a good fucking movie.
Again, he's doing like their quietest. We'll say quietest because I think Silence is a really good movie. But it's the movies that they do that are ones that no one sees.
Yeah. I mean, he is genuinely like a fantastic actor. He really is. And I think he's super underrated because people know him from Star Wars and like more action stuff and don't realize that he has this ability to be this dramatic, incredible actor. By the way, if you never saw his TED Talk, it's fucking fantastic. Go watch that. I just
Adam Driver has one?
Yeah, it's really good. He talks about being like in the Marines,
in the Marines,
not being able to go because he got hurt, and then he turned to acting. So it's really good.
Man, I love Adam Driver.
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude too.
Yeah, like I would like to. Well, supposedly this is from Sam's close friend works as a theater PA on Broadway in New York, and he just did a show, and she's in charge of like setting up like the green rooms.
Yeah,
and they get like a list for when big name actors act in these. Like, and supposedly he came in, just smashed everything, and was just like a piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah, and Sam was heartbroken because that's her like man crush is Adam Driver. And she
just say it's her crush.
Oh yeah, I guess man crush.
Yeah, that is.
Well, I guess that's what I would say if I was talking.
It's more like straight guys would be like, "That's my man crush."
Yeah. Her crush is Adam Driver.
Like you and Ben Affleck.
God, I do love some Ben Affleck. But yeah, so maybe he was having a bad day. But she was telling me about it, and it looked like she was gonna cry. I was like, maybe he's having a bad day. She's like, I know. I called all my friends. I was so upset. I was like, what the fuck? Jesus. But yeah. He can't be as bad as Shia LaBeouf, though. He's done some.
Yeah, Shia has done some bad.
This movie's got some people working on it.
Shia, also known like by our generation as a guy from Holes and shit like that.
Transformers.
Like, Transformers.
I can't believe you just called it Holes as the movie people know.
I think of Holes when I think of Shia. I love Holes.
That scene, John Boyd's in Holes.
Yeah.
The scene when he gets scratched always scared me as a kid.
Yeah, because with the fucking poison nail polish. Yeah, it's creepy. What's her name again? That's Sigourney Weaver, right?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Or
it's somebody who looks like her, but I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure it was Weaver. But look it up. Fact check me. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am.
I see you're thinking about it. But yeah, Shia is another one of those guys. He might be somewhat of a piece of shit in real life, allegedly or not allegedly. I don't know. But also a very good dramatic actor.
Weaver.
Yeah, like he's done some really, really good roles. Like he did that Padre Pio movie, which people said he was really good in.
No, Shia LaBeouf's a good actor. Or the movie, it's not called Insomnia. It's the movie when he gets put on house arrest and his neighbor's like a serial killer. It's a really scary movie, though. I remember watching it as a kid.
Yeah.
Suspiria or something.
Suspiria?
Something like that.
I mean, that's a movie.
Well, I don't think it's because that's the one with what's her name?
Like the witches and the.
No, they're like dancers.
Well, yeah, but then there's witches. I mean, the original one is like witches, and then they did the.
That's a remake. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the original one's like
acclaimed.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what's her name? Our girl's
classic.
Scream Queen, Mia Goth.
Is she?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Love that movie.
Yeah, watch the original. You probably love it because people say it's like one of the best like classic horrors that kind of flies under the radar.
I gotta watch Stalker too. People say it's really good. It's like an old school horror movie. But people say it's
is that the Russian one?
Yeah. The Russian director.
That was horror.
It's considered a thriller, but a lot of like all time directors say it's one of the scariest movies. Like the way that they film it is so scary. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta watch that too. It's what's his name? It's like the only.
I'm saying Stalker. It's definitely not called Stalker.
No, it's called Stalker.
It is.
I think so.
It's something along those lines.
Yeah. Anyways, Megalopolis. I mean, we've exhausted ourselves talking about this. The performances aren't awful. I think there's exceptions. Like they're not great, but I don't think I'd call any. Nobody's getting a Razzie from this.
Aubrey Plaza might get nominated for a Razzie.
Aubrey Plaza might get. I kind of forgot about that, dude. That scene was so fucking. You told us you were wrong about the orgy part, but you were not wrong about the incest scene.
I was not wrong about the incest. We haven't even talked about the two worst scenes in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! If you
We've
care.
already spoiled the whole fucking movie.
You shouldn't have watched this trailer.
Don't give this movie money.
So when Adam Driver gets shot, when he goes to see John Voight about the bank stuff, and his face is wrapped up, and he's like screaming. First of all, I don't know why he's freaking out.
Because they froze his bank account.
I know, but then he's freaking out about like just the world. Because then he's talking weird to Aubrey Plaza. He's like, they don't understand my creation. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, my guy?
Yeah.
But then he unwraps his thing, and Egyptian music starts playing, like the tunes.
Yeah, it's like a sitar, like weird, like Asian type sounding music for zero reason.
And his face is like glowing.
Yeah. I mean, it's glowing because it's the whatever the fuck he called the material that he uses to build.
Stone.
Yeah. I don't know. It's all the same word.
Yeah, the place is Megalopolis. The stone's like Megaopol or something.
Megalon?
Yeah, it's something along it's just the word with now opolis.
Yeah, it's dumb. But yeah, it plays the funniest music.
And then the scene with John Voight when he's like, look at my boner.
First of all, that was funny. That was funny.
That was funny because none of us, I swear the people behind us had to have laughed.
They had to have.
Because
that was a good joke. That was genuinely
not a good joke.
Genuinely? No, him saying, look at my boner. That was genuinely funny.
That was like a cringy smile where I'm like, why is this in the movie? Because I thought it was his boner for a second.
I loved it.
And that's why I was like, that's a fucking
well, he says he's, well endowed.
And then
I loved it because I thought, he's just a fucking funky old man. First of all, I thought he died when Shia.
No, he had a heart attack because you didn't see him again before that.
Yeah, but then I thought he died because he lays on the ground and is like, what I see, God, I'm gonna make him haunt you or some bullshit. He says something along those lines, and then he's just back.
Well, he's in the wheelchair first.
Yeah, but he's not really. He's faking it.
Yeah. They never really lean into that.
They didn't explain it at all. Like he had a heart attack, or was he faking the heart attack? I thought he died, and then he's fucked up, but he's faking being fucked up so he can get back at Shia and Aubrey Plaza. And then I'll let you explain it because you had a much worse time watching this than I did. I was dying laughing.
So he's in bed, and they have this plan where they're going to get rid of him, and Aubrey Plaza and Shia are going to take over. And he's sitting there, and they're like, "Oh, Father, I'm so sorry that you're so sickly," and like they're acting like they care. And he's like, "Look at my boner." It's like this.
He's pitching a 10.
Yeah. He has a tent that people could fit in the tent. And he's like, oh, look at that, Father. And then he reveals a mini bow. It's not actually his boner.
It's like, think of like the cartoon Cupid's bow and arrow.
Like it's
that small.
As I said, this big. And he then shoots Aubrey Plaza with an arrow that somehow lodges deep into her heart.
He takes like 10 seconds to draw it back, shakily, like old man Parkinson hands, draw it back while Aubrey Plaza is just standing there waiting.
And it's like this far back. Like he has no power behind his arrow. No. And it goes, more than halfway through.
He wouldn't stick that through a sheet of fucking paper. Like it's not going through a tissue.
And they shoot Shia twice in the ass.
Oh God, it's so funny. God, that scene was incredible. Like, if you want to watch this movie, just watch that scene, and you'll be like, "All right, this is the best movie ever made."
Yeah, like if you want, wait until it comes out on YouTube and like people have clips of it because there's gonna be so many like meme clips now.
Oh my God, yeah, it's gonna be so good.
Well, I have nothing else to say about Megalopolis. I hate this movie.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
I would slap Coke.
I can't even give this a number rating because it's like,
oh, I'm giving this like an 11.
Yeah, you can give it. I'm gonna give it
I'm gonna give it an 11.
I'm just going to give it a big old thumbs down. I can't think of a number rating for this because it just fluctuates so much from me laughing at it and enjoying myself to realizing that it's just a pretentious piece of shit movie. I just can't bring myself to think of a number. So, thumbs down for Megalopolis from me. That's all I'm going to say.
I have a feeling this would be both of our number one most disappointing films of the year.
Not disappointing.
Because a lot of people in the film world are like disappointed. I feel like me and you from the beginning very much spoke out that we're like, there's not a. We talked about this in the first episode of the show. That's how long this movie's been in production.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was a set photo of Adam Driver.
In South Carolina?
In South Carolina episode. That's how long this movie's been in production.
I feel like every couple of episodes, you're like, we talked about this during the first episode.
Because I just listened to some of that episode.
Okay.
I just wanted to hear it. It's always funny to see how terrible that episode is.
But did it even have the title yet? Did we mention like Megalopolis or was it just
Coppola's movie that he's been trying to make? And I think we call it like Megas something.
Damn. Because all I remember from that is
I remember the Batman. That's like
I remember
not.
Suicide Squad trailer,
I
Flash
remember the fight
set
scene, the
photos.
Flash ring.
Yeah.
That was a big
And then I
Keaton.
think, was that when they announced Brave and Bold too? I think. I don't remember. Doesn't matter.
No,
Long time ago.
Brave and the Bold was last year.
Yeah, that's right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was pre-gun DC.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad didn't.
What?
That was the trailer for
Zack Snyder's
Suicide
Justice
Squad.
League had just come out.
Yeah. Oh man.
That is a long
That
time.
timeline is fucked up. All right. Speaking of DC, on to the Penguin. Fuck Megalopolis. On to the Penguin.
Exhale that shitty fucking.
Good episode. Another good episode. Like I said last week, I'm not in love with this show yet, but I don't think it's bad by any means. And this episode just kind of continued that. I think this one was maybe like marginally a little bit better than the first episode. Just for me, I enjoyed it a little bit more, but it's still not like fully drawing me in. I'm still not like hooked on this show.
Yeah, like you're not like waiting up till 9 p.m. to make sure you're watching.
Yeah, I still don't know what day it comes. I'm assuming
Sundays.
Is it Sundays? Okay.
I don't know why the first one came out on the Thursday and the rest are Sundays.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like you said, I'm not going to stay up and wait for it, but I'll definitely watch it when I get a chance. It's not a bad show, but it still hasn't hooked me like I'd like it to hook me. So, yeah. But how about you? What do you think of this episode?
I really like this episode. I thought it definitely leaned more into the darker stuff, which is what I wanted. It felt like the first one, like I really enjoyed the first one. It felt like this one definitely was like, okay, let's get away from some of the comedic stuff. Let's go more into this side. Let's explain like where this story is going to head in our direction. We got to see more of Salvatore Maroni, which I always like. Again, Christina Milioti, I think, is the perfect casting for Sophia. I really love the opening sequence with her having her vision / nightmare of her brother getting killed in front of her.
You want to rent a castle in New York for $2,900 a night?
No.
I just hit a random ad on Google by accident. I don't even know where that was. The Dashner Castle.
Holy shit.
Have any interest?
No, not for $2,900. No.
Damn, look at all that. Look at all that lavender growing on there.
Jeez, that looks like a ghost will possess
That's
me.
beautiful. There's one review. I wonder. 5 bedrooms, 7 beds, 3.5 bath.
God,
there's a nice little like lake next to it. We can walk through. Look at that! Look at this walking path. You are getting murdered.
Yeah, I'm getting shot with an arrow by John Boy in that.
Yeah, this is a paid advertisement for just serial killers.
Michael just texted me. Mike Breslin would just text me. He goes, "Horror movies?" ? I went,
tonight?
No, he just said horror movies ? I said, huh? He's like, may I join your 30 days? Why not just say, could you want to watch some of the horror movies?
It's a hell of a chair.
A chair about make me act up.
There's flowers on the staircase. What is this place? This is very off topic. This is a place Penguin would stay at.
Dude, I love the purple car. Every time I see it, I laugh.
Yeah, no, I like it too.
Oh, it was really cool seeing inside Arkham, which we really haven't done in any Batman. We see a little bit of it in Batman Begins, but it's just supposed to be like a real prison.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's really cool learning more about it. I like how everyone's called the Hangman.
We got the fucking Harry Potter beds.
Why? That's horrible. Why would I want to wake up looking at another person straight across
What
from
is this review? Can I see this review? Oh.
While you're doing that, I'm going to continue talking.
Yeah, Esther gave it 5 stars, by the way. She's from Rutherford, New Jersey. Not East Rutherford, just Rutherford. But that's fine.
Well, as I was saying, it was cool to see them kind of go away from the comics, in which I explained last episode that Sophia Falcone, yes, the Hangman, she tends to kill people that were associated with Harvey Dent and people that helped him get his DA job. But in this, she only killed women. And you kind of see that people are still kind of judging that she got out and that she's in the free world now, which was really cool to see. And again, she just knows how to move around on the scene on camera. That gives her this energy to her that's fucking terrifying. And the scene during what do you call this? I wanted to say the party, but it's not a party after a funeral. The dine-in, is that what you call it?
Wake.
Wake.
The wake means something different, but I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, just like the get together.
I heard on my phone the funeral after party. I was like, well, it's definitely not an after party.
Anyways, this guy Carlos is the host. He's been hosting for a year, and there's only one review.
Yeah, because he killed everyone.
Yeah, you're dying if you get the Dashner Castle.
First of all, why is there a castle in New York?
I don't know.
That's fun. My parents are staying in a castle in Ireland.
When are your parents are going to Ireland?
They're there.
They're there?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. Is that why you texted me this day? Because my parents are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
What did you want to do?
No, I was asking because I was gonna have Annie walk down to your house since I'm driving you, and then pick up my sister from there instead of having her walk home alone.
What are you driving? Oh, you meant like okay.
Yeah.
My parents are here today.
I know, so I texted your mom. That's why. That's why. As soon as you said, I was like, okay, and I went to text your mom.
Gotcha. Okay, that's cool.
I have notes. I didn't do my because I was like, I don't want to do those notes where I'm late doing every scene. I feel like it's better just to talk about certain parts. So I decided to take less notes. So in this episode, we learn more. As I said,
I just looked up Penguin. I don't know what I was expecting.
Did you see some of the Letterboxd reviews?
No,
dude, they have been so funny. It was like 0 out of 5. None of the penguins from Madagascar show up.
Dude, they need a reboot. Remember that show on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, I loved it.
It was the best, dude.
Was that on for a couple of years? I feel like it was on for a bit.
I wouldn't be surprised. That's one of those like kid shows that has like sneakily has like 7 or 8 seasons.
And you know there's that scene with the toothbrush still,
yeah,
which will always be so funny to me. But yeah, Oz says he's gonna start working with Maroni. Maroni thinks that Maroni's wife calls him Oz a dog.
All right, but there's 2 seasons of it. Yeah. Fuck.
But she says that you're able to control a dog if you know the price. And Oz tells him about the transport that the Falcons are going to be doing, moving all their drop product from what's the city? Where's the town that they're going to?
Started with an R. I don't remember.
That's all I can remember.
By the way, there are 2 seasons. Season 1 is 48 episodes. Season 2 is 70. So,
okay,
basically like 5 seasons.
20 episodes. A lot of episodes. But yeah, and he tells him what the transport's going to be, and he's like, I'm going to help set it all up. And then, of course, in all true crime dramas or anything like this, as soon as he says, "Oh, I'm going to be in the follow truck," someone's going to be like, "No, we need you in the truck with the product.
This is your operation."
Yeah.
You need to
again, I really enjoyed the whole scene with the robbery, especially when he turns the gun on his own guys, and just rips through them. But again, that joke was pretty funny.
Yeah, what was it?
What's the difference between a crime family and the
crime
government?
And the government.
One's organized, and he's like, "You gotta know your people, your audience," and he just shoots the dude. But yeah, I really like that sequence, and I like how in the truck he turns on his people, but then when he gets out, he starts killing some of Maroni's people to give off that he's helping people.
Yeah,
I mean, and then he saves what's his name?
He's the bald guy.
Yeah, Theo Rossi also very good, very small part, but he's the therapist. The one that started the episode, Sophia's therapist from Arkham, the doctor.
Oh yeah,
he's in Sons of Anarchy. Really he's a good actor. But Castillo, that's his name. He saves Castillo. Dope shot too. He really just picks up the. That's what I like about Penny. He does in the Batman too. He just shoots the Uzi like this, and you see it all like fly up,
spraying bullets.
But yeah, again, really like that scene. I thought they definitely let it be a little more serious. When in the last episode, as much as I liked the jokes and stuff, I wanted it to go a little more toned down, go more into the dark side of the mob, which they did. And something that I knew that you didn't really like in the first episode, that you say you didn't want to see a lot more of. He did go see his mom again. Did that bother you? Because I knew that you said you didn't want it to be like too much of a story.
Yeah, I don't want it. I mean, it's going to be like a side story throughout the whole season. Probably, it's just mom.
She's so dying.
Important. Yeah, but I was more so saying I don't want it to be like half the show, which it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like it's going to be like just check in every once in a while, add some personal drama.
Yeah, add something like a character.
Yeah, add some more emotional stake to Oz's story. So yeah, I'm totally fine with checking in on her every once in a while. I just hope it doesn't evolve into being a majority of the show, which it hasn't been, and I can't see it being. So no, it didn't bother me seeing her again.
Yeah,
and she's definitely like his motivation. Like she's important to the plot.
She's a piece of shit. That's what I love when he speaks in Spanish to the guy. Like, because I was like, does he even know? And he speaks into him. Yeah, giving him again more character that he wants to protect his mother.
Yeah.
As I said, the scene after that. At the funeral, because that's why he has to leave his mom's, because Vic's like, hey, we got to go. Like, the funeral's starting. And of course, this is Alberto's funeral. And who was it? But before we get that, he finds out that they got one of. I'm getting the families now confused. Maroni's. It's Dom, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's Dom.
Didn't really matter.
Yeah, it didn't really matter. But pretty sure it's Dom. They captured him, and they pretty much tell him, if he doesn't make it, you're dying. And so he knows what he has to do. now going into, and I really like the actress who's playing Nadia Maroney, his wife.
Yeah, she's been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah, but she's got like that accent. It fits like the role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Clancy Brown also never would have picked him to play Salvatore.
It works.
But now that I'm watching, I'm like, I get it.
It
I
works.
like when he's like, I'm not working with you, and he's like, oh, I see you're flaunting the ring though.
Yeah.
He's pretty much like, Penguin's working right now.
He's good. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, I have a feeling a turn's coming soon though.
Yeah. He's like Pesto. Remember that big ass penguin that I showed you the other day?
Oh yeah,
big ass baby penguin.
The baby penguin.
The baby penguin that's bigger than any other penguin.
Bigger than his mom and dad already.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he goes to the funeral, and he goes up to Johnny Vitti and Grape Grappa, the two leads of the family right now, while they're figuring out who the new head is, and which we then learn is Luca. And he tells him like, "Hey, why didn't you tell me that you have one of the Murray's people here?" Because he knows that Sophia definitely did it. It wasn't group thing, trying to again play both sides, get what he wants out of everything, and get himself some alone time with the person, so he can save Dom. Goes downstairs. He's like, "Okay, I need your help. Like, you can't tell them anything." And in true Oz fashion, instead he realizes that he can't really rely on this guy, so he stabs him in the heart, murders the guy.
Well, no, it was because Victor fucked up. Because he was going to use that guy to blame Vitti, and he needed to put the jewels.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole scene with Vic.
Yeah, Vic needed to put the jewels into Vitti's car, but then somebody called him and he just ran away. So that's why Oz is like, well, that sucks. Because
then he says, like, I can't just rely on you, though, doesn't he? Like, he tries to figure out something he can do.
Maybe he did for a second, but I mean,
he just stabbed.
There was no other option.
You can hear his ribs crack.
Yeah,
he kills the dude.
There was no other option. He had to take it. So, yeah.
Ooh, I did skip over the scene with the little girl and Sophia. She's talking to the girl, and she's like, "Oh, remember those nights we just found with the cute Italian boy?" And then the little girl comes up to her, and she's like, and you're like, "Oh fuck, this one's a nut."
Yeah.
But I like when everyone's judging her, and she goes in line, just starts eating with her hands because she knows everyone's judging. She just is like, well, it's better probably to lean into that. I'm just crazy. Yeah,
everybody knows who she is. There's no like hiding it that she's a fucking serial killer who they just let out.
Yeah.
So I think it's partially to build her reputation of being like, you know what, if I can't blend back into the normal world, then I'm gonna make sure everybody fears me. Yeah. That way she has some form of power because sure, you'd rather be the likable person who's the head of the family and everybody respects you. But if you can't get respect, fear works just as well, if not better. So she's just playing the only, hand that she has.
Yeah. And of course, she's the one who captured Dom. And then when they start figuring out John Vitti, as I said, in Grappa, Milos, they tell Luca, like, hey, this is what happened. And Luca gets mad at Sophia. He's like, why did you do this without telling me? And they talked about that she wants to be the one that kills Alberto's killer when they do find him because it should be hers. Excuse me. And they then go. They find out they're dead. Someone had killed Dom. And before anyone can get let out, Luca then decides that he's going to lock up the entire building. No one's allowed to leave the wake after funeral thing. The luncheon, we'll call it.
It's not a wake. Yeah.
Yeah, luncheon because it's food. It's lunchtime.
To get together. The hoedown.
Oh, Jesus. But they lock everyone and they start getting everyone from the night of the robbery and they have them all on a line. And Oz knows that he's going to get caught. And they say they're looking for a knife. So Oz puts up his sleeve and then him and Johnny Vitti start fighting, like arguing, shoving. And Castillo comes up to try and break it all up. They kind of get intertwined. They get spread apart, broken up. And as they're going down the line, they find Castillo has the knife on him. And it was really sad because you can tell he's like, I didn't do it, man.
Yeah.
And I love the scene with Sophia that she's like, give me the gun. Someone give me the fucking gun. And she's the one that wants to kill him because she doesn't, even though he's done nothing but protect her all these years. That's been his only job. And he thought that she trusted him and all this stuff. But then Luca decides that he takes matters into his own hands since he is the boss of the family and he shoots and kills Castillo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good scene. I thought so. You brought it up that he slipped it in Castillo's pocket on accident.
Yeah, because he talks about in the next scene with Vic and him at the hole.
Yeah, I just forgot about that because I was thinking like, all right, he should have just put it in the like the underboss guy who's been yelling at him.
Yeah, because he had been trying to set up Vitti the whole time.
Yeah,
I like that scene was at the hole.
I kept hearing the name Vitti. I couldn't put it
Michael
into
Kelly.
a face. Okay, cool.
But then
that makes sense.
They make Oz dispose of the bodies, and he's like, "Why am I doing this? Like, I'm above this." And
You
Vic's
can tell
helping
how
him.
much I don't truly care about this show
Yeah.
yet because I'm still like, I
Maybe
hear the name, but I'm not putting a face
maybe
to it.
episode 3, because everyone keeps saying it's the best episode of the first half.
All right, cool.
So maybe you'll really like that one.
I mean, I'll keep watching it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're at the holes, they're digging the bodies up, and Vic's like, "Okay, I'm done." And he's like, "Lay down." And you're like, "Oh, poor Vic. Like this might be the end of the boy." But before that's when I said he's like, "Man," he's like, "I slipped into Castilify. I didn't even mean to do that. He wasn't even the right guy." And then that's what leads to then.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
then he realizes that's what makes him think of Vic, and he's like, "Now you lay down."
Yeah.
He's like, "You messed up. This is how it works." And he's kind of explaining to him all that. And then Vic's like, "Please don't do this." And he eventually does not decide to kill him. He helps him out of the hole. And
yeah, it was more so to show Vic, like, you fuck up. These guys died because you fucked up.
Yeah.
This didn't have to happen to these two guys. This is your fault. You're going to lay down with them for a minute and then you can go. But you realize this is your fault.
And this is that world now. Like, this is what happens if you don't do the right things.
Yeah.
And then from there, we get the final shot of the episode, which is Sophia at Alberto's grave, and her and Oz have a conversation that they agree that they're going to take down the Falcone family. And then Oz, in true North Jersey accent, he said, "Let's dance." And then the episode ends. Again, this was directed by Craig Zobel. And overall, I really liked it. I agree with Ryan. I think it was just a little bit better than the first episode. But I hope that continues, that every episode gets a little bit better. And I know the finale is an hour and a half.
All right.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome.
There was something else, actually. A news thing I want to talk. Someone came out of retirement and is directing a Stranger Things episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Is it the Duffer Brothers?
No, it's a big
Do they have another brother?
Comes out.
Is there another Duffer? Yeah, you look that up. It's going to be really entertaining.
Thanks.
You got it.
Oh, Frank Darabont.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Loves.
I'm sorry for talking shit. That's amazing.
I was like, it's a big name director. Like,
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's his favorite show.
Goat.
Yeah,
I mean, Shawshank's my favorite.
and
Green Mile is an incredible movie as well. I mean, that's fucking holy shit.
Yeah, it's super
What else did he
interesting
do?
now, isn't it?
What else did he do? He did a third one that's not as. Did he do Carrie? Not Carrie. What's the one with the car?
Oh, Christine.
Christine. I think he did Christine. Maybe not. I could
Christine
be
is
making
a good movie.
He did a third
The
Stephen
Mist.
King one. He did do The Mist.
Mhm.
I'm thinking of something else.
The Mist is not as good as The Fog.
Right there about what else did he direct? There's one that like
Oh, he worked on The Walking Dead.
I guess so. I'm sure he produced a ton of shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's it. That's it, right? You have nothing else to add to the Penguin?
Yeah, I got nothing else. I mean, it's definitely pretty early. Like this was first two episodes are like really a long setup for the overall story that's probably going to come of them, trying to take down everybody.
The war that's going to come between these two families, and where Oz and Sophia are going to be by the end of things.
Yeah. But I do like where the show's going with Oz playing both sides. Like obviously, because he's the Penguin and he's, they said he's going to show up in the Batman movies. He's probably going to end up on top. On top. If not this season, then,
the second Batman.
Yeah, the second Batman. Like it's coming at some point. So, you're not quite worried about him dying or anything. But at the same time, I think the show has been doing a good job of, showing in a fun way him playing both sides and how that's going. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, I agree. Before we get going, we have to do our recommendation of the week. Yeah. Ryan, what is your recommendation?
I'm going to recommend not a movie, not a game.
I was going to say, you're going to recommend a game?
No, it's a YouTube channel called History Buffs. With the host is named Nick Hodgins. So I've been watching him for years. He doesn't post super often. It's like one video every couple of months.
Oh, so no one does it, and it's like hours?
Yeah. He just put one out. I'm recommending it because 3 days ago he put out an hour and a half long video on the Pacific, which you still haven't finished.
I did not. I watched another episode the other day though.
Yeah, but it was very good. So if you like history stuff, if you like historical movies, he just watches historical movies and breaks them down to see how accurate they are and tell you the real story. It's just a really, really good channel. Really, really well made videos. So go check him out.
I'm going to follow you in like the true history stuff.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't fully true, but Go check out the series on Hulu, 11/22/63. It's a very famous book. Stars James Franco. It is about a man that can travel back and forth in time, but every time, if he goes into the past and comes back and then goes back into the past, everything he had done the first time gets reset.
So what happened November 22nd, 63?
John F. Kennedy was killed.
Ah, that makes sense. All right.
And he's kind of trying to figure out how it actually happened. But yeah, so like if he goes back and kills someone and then decides I want to go back to the past, that person's alive because it's always the same day he comes back. It's always 3 weeks before the events of JFK being killed, no matter how many times he goes back. But the people will forget him if they did know him. But it's really cool because you kind of see something from the modern day, not thinking about money the same way. Like he's like, oh, what is that, $20? And like people like look at him like crazy. Like,
yeah.
So it's really cool.
5 cents, sir.
Well, yeah, like there's like I think it's a scene he's betting and like how much you want to bet? He's like $300, and they're like,
holy shit!
And then people think that he rigged it probably if he's going to bet all that money on something. But yeah, it's a really good show. It has a really cool ending, especially if you're interested in all the stuff with Kennedy. It's a really good show. Great book too, and yeah.
How long is it?
8 episodes.
Nice.
8 like 45-minute episodes.
Cool.
Really good though.
Cool.
But yeah, that's everything I got. What are we going to be? Oh, probably Joker. That's probably the next I'm going to be talking, or the next.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's this Friday, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow.
I thought it was the 4th.
Well, the Thursday show.
Yeah, they probably okay.
We're not going to the Thursday show. I don't want to see that movie either.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll probably be back to talk about Joker, episode 3 of The Penguin, and anything else that comes up. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the episode. Ryan, of course, as always, what do you want to leave everyone with?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Bye.